Good morning, everyone. Lovely day here in South Georgia. It's been overcast, but the sun's working its way out. And I'm fixing to do the spray and grow on my KRATOM plants. And I just got this new catalog yesterday. The spray and grow consists of a micronutrients mix. It's a 3-part thing. And the Bill's Perfect Fertilizer, and you can use each one of them separately. And the cocoa wet, which is a wetting agent, and for if you've used much like peat moss and things of that nature, you can add a little bit of it to the water and it absorbs a lot faster than just waiting on the peat moss to pick up the moisture. And the little sprayer there was one that is sold in their catalog, and I'm not actually promoting their catalog or buying from them. You can get much of the same stuff through Amazon and other places, but the catalog's free, and a lot of times you can look in it and find all kind of organic materials. That's all their products here is organic, and you may find something that then you can look somewhere else and find at a better price. But anyway, they send the catalogs and I use them and share them out. A lot of times I'll stick one in a box, and it's not so much that I am promoting as just sharing ideas and thoughts. The Bill's Perfect Fertilizer is an organic, and its components are partly fish emulsion. And for those that have used fish emulsion, you know why I'm mentioning that, because if you do it in the house, you probably gonna smell up the house a little bit. It's not as strong as a lot that I have some that just are pure dead rotten fish. It's not that bad, but it does have a bit of an odor to it, and I smell it here in the greenhouse, and it's not a bad odor to me. And so anyway, this is that sprayer. Like I say, I ordered out of the catalog. We have I don't know if you can get the name there off the label or not, but Ollie's store here in Waycross, and I paid half price, so that'd have been like $2.50 for this sprayer, and I don't think I even paid that much really, but I overfilled it a little bit, so it ain't gonna go very far before I have to pump it back up. But that's just all I do, is start hitting them with some moisture. And you can like just pour it on the pot and the roots and everything, but it is also for spraying and moistening the leaves, and that's part of where the cocoa wet comes in, is for leaf absorption, making the water wetter and allowing it to soak in. And it says every 2 weeks. I don't think I do it as often as that. And during the winter time, the growth slows down, and I do it way less. I don't think this is the 4th or 5th time I've done it since the first of the year. But I'm wanting all the cuttings that I'm going to be taking next Monday to have the best chance at survival. And so my hope is that by hitting them today with the spray and grow, they'll have a good healthy start as cuttings. And the way I usually do it is, I like this sprayer more so than the little one, with as much as I'm trying to put out and cover, because I'll hit them now and I'll come back in a couple of hours whenever it has dried and do it a second time. And I have been known, if I have some left, I'll go over them a third time. But usually after the second time I'm about wore out, and I just use it on whatever happens to be right there at the time, and they get a dose of it. I'm really surprised that little thing is, I got that far without having to stop to pump up. Say this is the roof fat here that I got from Hector, and this is the original plant here in the front that I'm hitting now, and this is the one that I rooted out using the top, and I hadn't noticed till this morning, but I've got a couple of little branches there that have died, and see if I can get the picture of it. One there that has, for something, I don't know if something has stung them, or maybe I broke them in moving them or what, but just an unusual curiosity to me. And this is a different one, the only one I have of this species, and it had shed all its leaves during the winter for some reason. Really looked like it was fixing to die, but now it has just come back out really, really nice. And you can see some of the leaves on them have some huge size to them. And I had a double handful of leaves whenever I was arranging them where I could come on out and spray and do this video. I had picked off some leaves that were yellowing and spotted, and had a good double handful of leaves to take in and dry for my pot of tea. Make sure I get the little one down there again. And that's where it is right now. Let's see. I don't know what's eating on my peppers up there, but need to get them moved out and hit them with a shot and clean the weeds out of the pots and see if I can get them to make me some more peppers. And I'm gonna buy some new plants next time I'm uptown and start some new ones, and once I get them producing, then I'll do away with the old ones. Let me see if I can flip this around to where you can get a phone number for anybody that might be interested. There's the website and what have you, so hope y'all can see that. Blessings all.